State of Michigan versus Montreal Currington 26-00349. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please support Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Thank you, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Joseph Hardy on behalf of Mr. Currington, who is standing here to my right.
Mr. Currington was scheduled today for a final pretrial on assault and battery. Is the complaining witness here?
Your Honor, the complaining witnesses are not here today. I have spoken with the complaining witnesses in this case are 16 and 17-year-old. They were the son and daughter of the defendant's ex-girlfriend. Their custody has currently changed since this incident happened. I have spoken with their new guardian, and we've had some scheduling conflicts with the kid being out of school, spring break. But she has explained to me, the guardian explained to me that she will make them available for trial. So we're asking that the matter be set for trial.
And the complaining witness is not here. Defense will still motion to dismiss.
Our motion is denied. The prosecution has had extensive communication with the complaining witnesses who are minors, and so minors can't be here unless adults are making sure they're going to be here. So before I continue with this next trial day, however, I just need an understanding that the person you spoke to is not presently the guardian of these children.
She is the guardian. Yes.
She is the guardian, and she's been provided the next court date, which is the trial date.
Yes.
Okay, and it's ensured that they'll be here on that date.
She will make them available on that date.
Trial is set for April 20th at 8 a.m. Sorry, 28th. April 28th. April 28th is the trial date, not April 20th. At 8 a.m. Do you have any questions for the court today, Mr. Currington? I'm sorry? No questions for the court, sir? Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Not for the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you April 28th. State of Michigan versus Robin Dexter Wick 25-03567. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please support Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Shaw on behalf of Ms. Dexter, standing to my right.
Okay, today was the date scheduled for a final pretrial and then I think a K-53 contempt. Is the complaining witness here?
Your Honor, the complaining witness is not here. We've reached out to the complaining witnesses several times and we're unable to get a good contact with them. I believe the defense may have a motion. We don't oppose that motion, but we are prepared to go forward on the PA-52.
Your Honor, the defense indeed moves for dismissal at the time.
Okay, I'm just trying to review the nature of the allegations of the PA 53. My understanding is that Mr. Cody Wicks was last staying at Lansing City Rescue. My understanding. Why is his name so familiar?
I don't have information for that.
But that was what was noted in my file, but his name is familiar. He's in Warrenton. If this is Warrenton, Cody Bill, right here. Is this Cody Bill Wicks? No,
That's his father.
that's his phone.
Cody Harris is my son.
Cody what?
Harris,
Cody Harris.
R-R-I-S.
Cody Harris. Yeah. No, just the father does. He doesn't. But he has something open. No, oh, we had something. Okay. Motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. The people who have the right to reissue the charge against you. Cody Bill Wicks is in warrant status. He probably wants to address that. Cody Harris Wicks, I've had multiple cases with, so that's why his name is. The allegations of the PA 53 is that it took place at 1301 Hillcrest. Is that your address?
It was, Your Honor.
But you all don't live there anymore, is what you're saying? Okay. Okay, I don't know how the people can proceed. The police report says the officer couldn't even confirm that the victim was there. I mean, the defendant was there. It says that in the police report.
We have the complaint, the officer who took the report. I've been told that they take a report in every instance where there's a PA 53 violation. So, or.
They do. I have it's in the part of the, it becomes a part of the court file.
So,
But it's just an allegation until we can have testimony or evidence that supports it. The issue is, as I read the report, the officer who took the report says that the alleged victim was refusing to leave the property until the officer left him at that property. It said, it sounded, this is me reading it, like Robin returned home to this address after her release from jail, but I couldn't get that confirmed due to the lack of cooperation. So he couldn't get that information confirmed from either Cody or I guess the defendant. So I don't see how we can meaningfully move forward if Cody's not here.
yes.
So I'm going to withdraw it and dismiss it. So you're all set. Let me give you a copy of your dismissal. State of Michigan versus Aking Johnson, 26-00291, appearances.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I please report? Prosecutor Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Strauss on behalf of Mr. Aking Johnson, who is approaching the defense table.
Okay, Mr. Johnson is supposed to be here for a final pretrial. This is for assault and battery. He was previously offered a reduction to a disorderly jostling. How are we proceeding?
Well, my understanding, Your Honor, is that there is not a complaining witness here today, nor does the complaint name a complaining witness. This is just a John Doe case. We would like to hear what the court's position is on that.
Your Honor, I have reviewed the evidence and it's clear to me that this incident was witnessed by court security. The court security made a report in which they indicated that they witnessed the entire thing. I watched the video. It appears to me that the defendant started the fight, and that's what's indicated in the report. So our position is that we would be able to establish the fact, the elements of the case if we proceed to trial.
How?
Solely by the testimony of the security officer who heard the defendant make statements that initiated this altercation.
Statements, not he saw the defendant assault the other party, but heard statements.
Well, and then after we're putting that together with the video of the court security video, I believe there's sufficient evidence.
Okay, just because the affidavit of probable cause says that the defendant has always asserted that he was attacked first.
Well, I believe the officer's statements of what he heard contradicts that, and I believe the video of the report of the actual fight inside the lobby contradicts that as well.
So does the video show the entire incident?
Yes, it does.
Okay, and so it shows who hit who first.
It shows who put up their fist first, and it shows
Who hit who first?
this is an assault.
I get it.
So
Putting up your fists, like you mean like in a stance?
yes,
Okay,
well,
does it, yeah, because does it show who hit who first though? Because unless the video is going to tell you why the person put or went into a defensive stance in the middle of a courthouse. I'm trying to find out if, before we go take this to the next steps further, the prosecution in fact has enough information that they believe they can rely on, because obviously you would only be able to move forward based solely on hearsay.
I believe it's an exception to hearsay. It's the
Yeah, of
defendant's
course,
own
you know,
statements who said,
yeah, but it's gotta be more than just statements, because he has a statement that also says that he was attacked. So, and then, so I'm assuming, just based off what this says in the affidavit of probable cause, that he's going to assert a self-defense claim, which you would have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt it was not self-defense.
yep.
That's the issue.
We believe we can make that based solely off the statements of this defendant, what the security guard heard, and the video of the actual altercation.
Counsel.
Your Honor, we would refute that they would be able to establish the self-defense or to negate the self-defense. There is one statement.
You said one statement?
There is one statement that was made in front of.
Allegedly made.
Allegedly made in front of the security guard, and that statement was not a threatening statement, nor is it against the defendant's interest. So it is our position that it would actually not be considered as an exception to hearsay. Specifically, that statement is, I guess, today's the day.
If you walk up to someone and say today's the day in the courthouse where you guys, I believe.
Is that the statement? Is that the statement that you're relying on? Today's the day,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Allegedly. Today's the, if someone says that to me, Your Honor.
Today is the day that the Lord has made.
Well,
We're gonna rejoice and be glad in it. I mean, we don't know
if-
what
if
today
he
is
said
today's
that-
mean.
If he said the second part, then I would agree with Your Honor.
No, we don't have to say the whole thing though. You're insinuating that because he said today's the day,
And then he put up his hands in a fighting
today,
stance.
maybe it was in worship.
I think that's a matter for the jury.
Got it. I have no problem continuing to a jury trial.
Okay, in light of that, Your Honor, we would accept that offer. May I approach?
Wow, we go just like that, huh? Oh, I guess maybe we weren't worshiping. Okay. You want to enter a guilty plea to disorderly jostling, which is still a 93-day misdemeanor. You understand that? You don't understand it? Are you sure? Because I can give you more time to consider this.
Can I get some a little more time?
You can absolutely have more time to consider it. They don't have a witness anyways. So we can set you for another final pretrial. We'll use the April 28th date. Okay? Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing from the fence, thank you.
Does he need a printout of his court date? Okay, we'll print it out. Okay, let's see, did we see Corey Springer?
He's down in the jail.
Okay, State of Michigan versus Dominic Trevino, 25-03820, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, Assistant Prosecutor Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Strauss on behalf of Mr. Dominic Trevino, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Trevino has a final pretrial for domestic violence. Do we have complaining witnesses?
Complaining witness is not here today. I believe the complaining witness made an appearance at the last court hearing.
Okay, let's see, what I have is a note. This was supposed to be a jury trial. Verdict, we had to be converted to, like, it was because of, yeah, I said reset jury trial March 31st, 8 a.m., that it would be the priority case. With my note. Trial set for a new bid. I'm just wondering if we did that because I had it.
No. I did it.
Yeah, my note says reset jury trial.
I believe,
Because this was scheduled to have a jury trial on the last court date. Changing judge's schedule cannot run jury trial.
Your Honor, I do believe this was reset because the plea did not go as planned.
What was the plea of?
Was plea to domestic violence under 769.4A with no objection from prosecution.
Okay. There's a lot of things going on here that I have questions about. Is this still charged as a breaking and entering without owner's permission?
That is, I believe that's Corey Springer's file.
Oh, I'm in the wrong file, that's why I have questions. Okay, Trevino. Domestic violence, got it. PD must notify if trial is going to proceed. By today, let's see. The defendant said it was self-defense, when she attacked him first. That was my note. What file did I just give you?
here, Dexter Williams, I got Aking Johnson.
Okay, just want to make sure I put the note in the right file. Court Springer's in the jail, so that's why I grabbed that file. So Trevino attempted to plead, but he said it was self-defense. And so now he wants to say it's not self-defense?
He does want to clarify for the court the statements that he made during his last plea.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you can put your hand down. I'm assuming that's an advice of rights. Is that what that is?
That is correct.
Okay, so I think that I already have it in the file too. From when you previously attempted to enter a plea offer, so a plea on this to domestic violence. You understand that you have the right to have a jury trial on this?
Yes, I do.
And you have the right to have the prosecution establish a trial, your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt by proving each element at the time of trial. And you have the right to see, hear, or question any witness called to testify against you, the right to call your own witnesses, testify on your behalf, and the right to present evidence that you believe show defense to these charges. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
You also understand that domestic violence, it does have a defense, and that would be that you were protecting yourself in self-defense. You understand that? It also could be that the person requested that nature of contact. I asked you to hit me and then you hit me. I can't now say that you assaulted me, okay? So you're willing to waive those rights to plead to the domestic violence.
Yes.
And no one's promising or threatening you anything to do that, correct?
Correct.
And so you're pleading guilty to domestic violence?
Yes.
Okay, that's because you believe you're guilty of domestic violence?
Yes.
Tell me what you did to make you guilty of domestic violence.
Tackled Samantha Bishop,
When was this?
December 27th, 2025.
And where was that? Well, where did you tackle him?
The Walgreens,
Which Walgreens?
Holmes and okay.
Is that in Lansing, Michigan?
Yes. Lansing.
Ingham County?
Yes.
Okay, and did you do that in self-defense?
No, I didn't.
Okay, and it was, what was the nature of the relationship between you and Ms. Bishop?
Kind of like co-parenting.
You have a child in common.
Yeah, 3-year-old daughter.
Any additional factual basis?
Nothing further.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made. You are going to be set for sentencing May 26th at 9 a.m. When you leave here, you're gonna go downstairs and meet with probation so they can get you set up for a pre-sentence interview. And they can provide the court with a recommendation on how you should be sentenced, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. You may appear for your sentencing via Zoom if you have video and you are in an environment appropriate for court. I have to start emphasizing that. A, because attorneys are not advising their clients, obviously, of how to appropriately appear for court virtually. And so people are appearing for court in all kinds of ways that are not appropriate. You can't be laying in the bed. You can't be in your bathroom. You can't be driving. You got to have a video. We can't have background noise. You can't be in the middle of work. It's a court proceeding. So I don't think that's going to be an issue for you. I'm just saying it in general to make sure that you're in a position in an environment that's appropriate for court. That's when it's filed. We'll get you down to probation right now and then you'll be all set. Do you have any questions at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Any additional matters?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Downstairs.
State of Michigan versus Colin Walker, 24-03618, appearance.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. Assistant Prosecutor Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Carney, on behalf of Mr. Walker, who was standing here to my right.
Okay, Mr. Walker does have an assault and battery, a final pre-trial scheduled for today. The complaining witness, Karia Walker here.
The complaining witness is not here, Your Honor. We have attempted to make contact with her since the beginning of this case when the matter was filed. I attempted to reach out to her last week and this week. We don't have the contact. I assume that the defense has a motion. We do not oppose that issue.
Defense motion to dismiss.
It looks like that was the defendant's mom, so I'm sure she wasn't intervening. The motion to dismiss is granted without prejudice. The people do have the right to reissue this charge against you if your mother changes her mind and wants to proceed. Do you understand that? Do you have any questions at this time? Hang tight for a dismissal and you're all set. Jacob was gonna make a copy. You know, the machine don't, you know how to use that machine? It's broken. It barely works anyways. Just making a copy.
Not gonna continue this.
You gotta press copy.
But
Okay, state of Michigan versus, who's this young lady that's on the court? Who's representing Maddie Lawson? We know who's representing her? Okay, state of Michigan versus Christina Allen, 24-03442.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, Assistant Prosecutor Dan Smith, hearing on behalf of the people of the state of Michigan.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Ms. Christina Allen, who is standing to my right.
Okay, let's see, this is a domestic violence pre-trial. Is there an offer that was extended at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. Our office has had continual negotiations with the defendant. She currently has an open case out of 55th District Court. We have offered to dismiss one of her cases, either this case or that case, if she enters a plea, 7649A. I believe she has agreed to plead on the other case, and this would be dismissed. If that is the case, we're asking that this matter be adjourned. And once she enters her plea in the other court, we'll be moving to dismiss this case.
What is the charge in the other?
It's also domestic violence with a resisting.
What is her next court date on the other?
Your Honor, I do think I should insert that that's not our understanding of the offer.
What's your understanding?
There are two options, as I understand it. There is the option that Mr. Smith just expressed to the court, but there's also the option to dismiss both cases if she is to pursue mental health court through 50.
Oh, so there's an option for mental health.
Yes.
No, there's not a complete. That's the difference. So maybe we need to confer with Maddie Lawson.
Okay, so when is she going to be screened? This is already, it's from 2024. I don't know when the other matter is.
And it's from 26.
It's the same, is it the same victim?
Yes, Your Honor.
So she needs to be screened for mental health court, or you have to figure out what you want to do. Is that what you're saying?
I do think we need to achieve alignment across both of the courts. It doesn't sound like Mr. Smith is on the same page relative to what the offers are.
It didn't seem like he was disputing that was the offer. No,
You seem to believe that we should plead, we're supposed to plead to one of them. I don't want to move forward.
Not based off of his last comment. I think when you mentioned the mental health court, you agreed that was part of the offer. Yeah, so then she just has to be screened,
Okay.
if that's what the route she wants to go.
I don't want to bulldoze.
Oh,
He would have said, I think he would have said, that's not the offer, or that's not,
He said plea on one of the files, so that's why I thought that.
and then you said that's not your understanding. You iterated what your understanding was. He agreed.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I mean, it doesn't seem like this case is going to resolve today.
exactly.
We will.
And it does seem like you need time to have a screening, because that sounds like to me would be the most appealing offer. But I don't know, because I'm not her attorney. So I don't want to set this for another pretrial or final pretrial if she needs time to be screened, is what I'm asking.
I do believe she needs to be screened, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll reset this so that it gives her an opportunity to be screened.
May 5th at 10.
May 5th at 10. And she's living in Saginaw? No, where are you living?
No, I'm living in Lansing on 745 Call Street.
745
Call Street, yes.
When did you move there?
When did I move there? It was the day after the incident happened.
Okay, well, I don't know about, you must be talking about the alleged incident in 55th, because this alleged incident took place in 2024. And you were arraigned on March 2nd, and you gave an address in Saginaw. So I just want to let you know that it is your responsibility
I emailed.
to
the court.
update.
I emailed the court, Your Honor, and I said I moved to 745 Call Street. I emailed.
Where? What email?
They gave me an email. It's in my folder, in my car. I sent it to the right email. I have it on my phone. I have the
You
exact
don't
email.
have court emails for you to provide an updated address.
They,
Just so you're aware, you
when,
need to, yeah, just so you're aware, you need to call the court.
when I called the court, they said they could not take it over the phone. They said I had to email because I tried calling.
It's 745 Call Street,
Lansing, Michigan.
Lansing. What's your phone number?
989-284-8163.
So we're gonna reset this for May 5th at 10 a.m. And the reason I asked for you to live in Saginaw, because I was saying you don't need to appear it or drive down from Saginaw if you're living in
No,
Saginaw,
I
but you
have
live
a-
in Lansing.
Your Honor, I have a job in Lansing, and so I had to figure out.
No worries. I was just gonna say you could appear via Zoom if you were coming from Saginaw. I don't know.
No.
So you can appear any way you want because you have the option of both Zoom or appearing in person for your next court date, okay? Bond will continue, including the no contact order, any additional matters for the record.
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing from the fence. Thank you.
You're all set. Who's representing, you're representing Ms. Lawson,
Yes.
State of Michigan versus Maddie Lawson, 25-03244, parents, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I please report Assistant Prosecutor and Attorney Dan Smith, appearing for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Justin Straub on behalf of Ms. Maddie Lawson, who is here remotely via Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Lawson, you can hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it pretrial for an assault and battery? How are we proceeding?
We would ask that the final pretrial be set.
Was there an offer?
for this matter. Yes, we extended an offer as charged under HIDA.
No objection to Ida. Did she have something else pending or something? I don't remember why she had to post a bond for this. Did she have anything else pending?
Not at all, Your Honor.
Bond was 310%, which I thought was interesting. Okay, let's see.
April 28th at 8 a.m.
April 28th, 8 a.m. You must appear in person at the court for that, okay? June 2nd
Yes, ma'am.
at 8 a.m. for the jury trial. June 2nd, 8 a.m. also in person at the court for jury trial. Do you have any questions at this time?
No, ma'am. I guess.
Any additional matters for the record?
From the people, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Do we have to pop us? She's also tethered. You're all set, ma'am. Who's this? Is this Jerry? Gary? Is Miles Washington here?
Yes, he is. We just need him.
Is Alexis Yurden here?
I am not sure, Your Honor. I did identify a conflict for her.
So, but she's
So
not
we
here.
would have been adjourning anyway. I do not believe, I'm not seeing her. I'm not sure she's here in his own or in the waiting room.
She's not. Ignore her. What is going on in this file?
Show cause.
For a while outside. Okay, they're trying to figure out the dog at large. We have Gary here, who's representing Mr. Gary. Oh, it's a show cause, and it's a breach of peace. $700. What is he in custody for? Do we know? Mr. Gary, what are you in custody for?
Am I in custody for?
Yes.
They put me, I'm in custody for, they, issued a warrant out for my arrest, the 29th of January. And I went to rehab the 30th. So this is all the case in, Judge Buchanan's courtroom.
And how long are you gonna be in custody?
I'm gonna be in custody until I go back to treatment, man.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you.
You said I'm all set?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. This was a littering and I'm not babysitting anybody for $75. Going north on Jones, spotted accused dropped water bottle on ground. Did not go to pick it up. We're tying up court time for a water bottle on the ground. Water bottle. He's in the water bottle. He dropped the water bottle on the ground. He refused to pick it up. So they gave him what was it? Citation. What was the original one? Littering. Oh, he pled guilty to disorderly. He just pled guilty to the littering. Exactly. At that point. He could have put like, what are we doing here? Still collecting on that. Let's keep it moving. We didn't see Cornelius Shannon. No. Okay, what are we doing on Mr. Washington? We need more time?
Just.
Oh, no, I mean more time in the day. You need to turn it to one. And it conflicts with the sound bar right there. Why is Maddie Lawson back? She wanted to address, Jessica wanted to address the tether. Jail. That Anderson? Yes. Where's the defense attorneys?
David went to go get.
Schwab is in a break on. Moving on. Is Jan Aldridge here? Is she representing herself?
No, Your Honor, her paperwork somehow fell between the cracks. I have submitted an intake form for her this morning.
So this needs to be reset.
Yes, Your Honor.
April 28th at 8:30.
April 28th at 8:30. Give her a notice to appear. Okay. State of Michigan versus Jaden Bishop, 26-0128.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please support Assistant Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Rob on behalf of Ms. Jaden Bishop, who is standing to my right.
Ms. Jaden Bishop, where did you think you were going today?
I don't know. Online.
You thought you were going online?
Yeah, like I'm assuming
Why did you think that?
because that's what my paperwork said.
Okay, so why didn't you appear online?
Because my attorney told me I had the option for in person or online.
Why didn't you dress appropriate for court?
That's all I had.
Those only pants you own?
Yes, I only have ripped jeans, Your Honor.
You have one pair of pants.
Your Honor, I only own ripped jeans.
That's not what I asked you. You only own one pair of pants.
No, I do not.
Okay, well, you need to get you some pants that don't have holes in them. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because you're not gonna come into court dressed like that.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, this is set for an assault and battery. Pre-trial, I also have a bond violation. And the allegations are that Ms. Bishop violated her bond. A, she was not to commit a crime while released, and B, not to have contact with Craig Dennis Senior, or to be within 2,000 feet of wherever he lived, worked, or goes to school. I have a police report attached to the bond violation that advises that the alleged violations took place on March 10th, 2026. At 2,300 hours, which would have been post March 2nd, which is when she was arraigned. You have the right to have a contested hearing on the violation. You have the right to be represented by an attorney at that hearing. If you're found to be in violation of your bond conditions, you're facing possible penalty for each violation of up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that? Yes. So I'm assuming, was there a new violation, a new criminal matter brought against her?
At this time, I don't have that. And that may be forthcoming from our office, but I don't have that at this time. And just to make the court aware, the complaining witness in this case, I received from the defense counsel today a certificate that the complaining witnesses has
Passed away.
passed away.
That's in the report.
So I'm not sure how our office is going to proceed on that, but that has come to light since the violation was filed.
So it sounds like the crime might have been based on the report, assault, alleged assault on her mother. That's why she's got 2 violations. So I don't know if there's been anything issued by your office yet.
It's that issue is under review by our
Okay.
office.
Okay, so this is what I think is probably best, because I have this alleged bond violation for 2 separate reasons. The other thing is that there's possible pending either domestic violence or assault. The allegations, at least here, is that there was a bleach thrown at the mother by your client in response to being told that she was calling the police on her. So technically, that would be a 3rd violation, because you're not to engage in any assaultive or threatening behavior. Regardless of if they issue a charge or not, it would be a bond violation. Nonetheless, so I think this needs to be set out to give the prosecution's office time to make sure that the alleged pending matter is caught up, because there's no reason for me to move forward with this, have it dismissed and or resolved in any other fashion for her to a year from now get pulled in on a warrant on this allegation, because sometimes these things get said. So your office can do their due diligence. I get it to either the judge, once the officers, I guess, has got it to your office, make sure that officer gets that approved immediately. And then we can make sure it's run in tandem or appropriately, so that it's not tying up the rest of this young lady's life. And in the meantime, she's gonna get some pants with all those in case we have to have a jury trial. So the people are going to do that, and then the court's gonna enter a not guilty plea at this time on the bond violations, correct? Give me a final plea trial on the assault and battery. April 28th. April 28th at 8 a.m. And so by then, the pending new charge, if the people are planning to issue, should have been caught up. In that worst case, we can arraign her on that day. Any additional matters for today's date?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing from the fence. Thank you.
State of Michigan versus Britney Hopes, 25-03814. Appearance, please.
Buckingham on behalf of the people requesting a practice under 8.120 under supervision of APA Smith.
Commissioner granted.
Senator Justice Strong on behalf of Ms. Hopes, who is standing to my right.
Okay, Ms. Hopes is present today for a domestic violence pretrial. There was also a PA 53 violation. Was there an offer on this?
Your Honor, at this time, we're actually going to be requesting to nolly this case and not proceed on the bond violation after speaking with the alleged victim and pertinent witness in this case. We will be unable to proceed to trial overall.
The people are moving to dismiss or nullify this case. I'm assuming without prejudice. Is that correct? Okay, so you'll get a copy of dismissal in just a moment, okay?
Yeah.
Washington was dismissed.
Yes.
State of Michigan versus Solana Thurman, 26-00592, appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Justice Trial on behalf of Ms. Thurman, who is hearing remotely via Zoom.
Ms. Thurman is scheduled for a pretrial for assault and battery. Was there an offer at this time?
Your Honor, we're still attempting to reach out to the victim, so there's no offer at this time.
Must be some relative, I believe, of the defendant. Where's the defendant located? Can you, Ms. Thurman, can you unmute your device? So I don't know what you think this is, but this is court. So you can put the food down and stop having a conversation wherever you are. Did you understand me?
Oh, she lucky she black.
Okay. You were ordered by the court to continue your mental health treatment. Have you been doing that?
Yes, I have, Your Honor. I have always been in mental treatment.
Okay, thank you. Okay. You no offer at this time, so you want a final pretrial? Okay. You're gonna need to appear in person for your next court date, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
April 28th at 8 a.m. April 28th at 8 a.m. Pretrial.
It's another pretrial, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. What is this one for, Your Honor?
For assault and battery.
I thought this was what this one was for.
It is, but the people are requesting this to go to final pretrial. So you're gonna appear in person for that date on April 28th.
What's her final pretrial, Your Honor?
It's a date for them to decide whether or not this matter is going to be resolved or whether we are ready to move forward to a jury trial.
Okay.
June 2nd. And then you have a jury trial June 2nd. That's also at 8 a.m. and you'll appear in person for that as well, okay?
Is that one for the same thing?
It's for the same thing, but that's in case that date is the June 2nd date is for a jury trial. So we'll decide on April 28th if we'll need the June 2nd date or not.
Okay.
You have any questions?
What do I do if I don't got no transportation up there? That's why I always request it for
Talk to your attorney. Talk to your attorney because we don't hold jury trials or final pretrial via Zoom.
Okay.
Okay, any additional questions for the court?
Y'all gonna lock me up or?
Well,
I need to know.
There's no reason for us. There would be no reason for us to lock you up. You are already out on bond at this time. We've not received any violation of your bond, and you're innocent until proven guilty.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No, that was it. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set. You're welcome. Okay, State of Michigan versus Christopher Alston in 26-00315. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Hardy appearing on behalf of Mr. Alston, who is appearing via Zoom.
Okay, Mr. Alston has a weapons of reckless use pretrial set for today. How are we proceeding?
At this point, we'll be requesting a final pretrial, Your Honor. I believe there are lay witnesses on the scene and as well, an offer has not.
Well, I don't find a pre-charge for lay witnesses, but do you have an offer that's being extended?
This matter involves firearm, Your Honor, so typically we don't offer, make any offers in that type of case. So no, there's no offer.
Yeah, there's no victim is what I'm saying. And so I wouldn't do a final pre-trial for a victim. If there's no offer, we can do a couple of things, set it for a second pre-trial and then consider if he wants to plead to the charge, or we can just set it for trial.
I think a second pre-trial would be more appropriate at this time, Your Honor.
28th at 10.
April 28th at 10 a.m. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Alston?
Will that be in person or online?
And no, because it's a second pre-trial and versus a final pre-trial, you can appear via Zoom.
Okay, for sure.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you.
State of Michigan versus Mark Anderson, 23-01522, 23-02918, 25-01508, 1805, that is, and 25-02000 appearances.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Dan Smith appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Justin Strong on behalf of Mr. Mark Anderson, who is joining remotely.
The concern that I have is that we got a competency, so here's the report, it's not in this file. Do you have a felony?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so maybe that's what it is. Okay. Okay, so this matter was supposed to be set for global resolution, possible, I think, mental health court offer. How are we proceeding?
Yes. From my understanding, it's supposed to be a global resolution in this case. I'm not, I believe we need additional time to get him evaluated for mental health court. Is that your understanding?
Yes, I think there's a screening date for him already.
When's the date?
She do the date.
What?
Anna do the date.
Your Honor, Anna Buckingham for the record. We in the felony case set the new PCC for April 30th at 10 a.m.
Does he have a screening date?
He does not, I don't currently have an exact screening date, but I know that we initiated.
So you can set this after April 30th. May 5th. May 5th at 10 is his next court date. Mr. Anderson, do you have any questions for the court?
No, ma'am.
You're all set for
Well,
today, sir.
actually,
Yes.
I was wondering when I was gonna do the mental health screening.
You have to talk to your attorney about that. I'm not aware.
Okay, thank you.
You're all set. Thank you. Let's see, State of Michigan versus Karia Lison, 25-01697. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court, David Smith appearing on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Hardy on behalf of Ms. Lison, who is appearing via Zoom.
Okay, can you hear us, ma'am?
Hello?
Yes. Okay, this is an assault and battery pretrial. Has there been an offer extended?
Your Honor, we're still attempting to make the contact with the victim. So at this time, there's been no offer extended.
How do you want to proceed, Mr. Hardy?
At this point, I'd like to request a second pretrial simply because I attempted contact with Ms. Lison yesterday, and I wanted a chance to confirm contact information with her as based on the voicemail message. I'm not sure if it was correct.
Okay, sounds good. Second pretrial.
April 28th at 10.
April 28th at 10 a.m.
Is it Zoom or in court?
That will be via Zoom. Do you want her hang tight so you can get her contact information?
Yes, please.
Okay, do you have anybody else waiting to go on the record at this time?
No, that is my last one for the day.
Okay, hang tight, Ms. Lison, your attorney is gonna log in to meet with you.
Okay.
Is Brooke Streeter here? Yes. This is State of Michigan versus Brooke Streeter. I have 26-00 448 and 449. Does she have an attorney at all?
She declined to PD, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Streeter, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, these are two dog vaccination charges. Did you meet with her already?
We haven't spoken with her. But again, our typical offer is to, if she shows us that she has proof of vaccination, we'll move to dismiss.
Have the dogs been vaccinated, ma'am?
They haven't yet.
Okay, when are they gonna be vaccinated?
One of them is having puppies on the 11th, so we're gonna do it right after that.
The 11th of April?
April, yep.
Okay, we'll reset after that.
Thank you.
April 28th at 10:30.
Could you say that again, please?
April 28th at 10:30.
All right, thank you. And it's Zoom?
Yeah, well, it could be via Zoom, but if you need to provide evidence to the prosecutor that they're vaccinated, and if you do that, they'll dismiss the case.
Okay, and then I can send that like via email or?
Yep, absolutely, to the prosecutor's office.
Okay, April 28th, and then at what time?
10:30.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Lawson is here.
Yes, Your Honor. I forgot to bring up earlier when she was on the record.
On the record in the matter of the State of Michigan versus Maddie Lawson, 25-03244 appearance.
Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Dan Smith appears on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Jessica Strong on behalf of Ms. Maddie Lawson, who is here remotely via Zoom. Your Honor, we would like to address the tether.
Okay.
If at all possible, we would ask this court to allow Ms. Lawson to remove the tether. I did do a brief look at her criminal history. I was not able on my end, although albeit, of course, iPad can sometimes not be completely accurate. I was not able to locate any other interactions with the criminal justice system. So if it pleases the court, we would motion to have that removed.
I think the issue. What's her address? What's your address, ma'am?
It is 4727 Pleasant Grove Road, but I'm currently moving out because certain things happened, so we got evicted. So I will be currently homeless, but staying with a friend, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, how are you supposed to receive your mail?
Yeah, that's, I can use my sister's address if that is okay.
Do you have an email address?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your email?
It's Willow, WILLOW, MAE 200413 at iCloud.com.
That was really for your benefit, not mine, counsel. So, and for whatever reason, we have to change her court date, you can make sure she gets it. Because I don't know what's gonna happen with her phone. We do have a phone number for her now, but obviously she's in transition. I do remember, or I do have here where last week, I think she was in threat of a shut off of the tether. For non-payment. So she's obviously in some transition. Did you get that email? Do you want her to repeat it?
She repeated this.
Can you repeat your email again?
Yes, I can. It's Willow, WILLOW, MAE 200413 at iCloud.com.
Okay, so you stay in contact with your attorney because although you do have an next court date of April 28th, anything could happen that date could get changed and we need to have a way to be made aware of that. The other thing is I will remove the GPS tether. I have not received any violations since the time he's been on it. It's been about a month. But the no contact order will continue. Do you have any questions for the court about your bond?
No, ma'am. Thank you so much.
No problem. We'll let them know that you're gonna come to have the tether removed, okay?
Where do I get it removed, if I could ask?
JSG. Or you can go back to Ingham County where they put it on.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Nothing from the fence. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.